back. We're here to do your romance read for mid-month moving into February. Let's have a look at the opportunities that are coming your way. And for those of you dealing with a love interest from the past, spiritual connection or other, or currently in a relationship, I will have a section here for that as well. Okay, what are the opportunities, please? Okay, there could have been some tumultuous energy really linking to love, especially over the last few months. And I feel we're moving into 2023 with almost like we're getting a PDF. We're like, okay, let's take stock. Let's have a look at these things. I do feel the pressure point has been coming up either in a memory system or directly linking to your belief associated with relationships. Okay, what do I say? I feel there could be somebody around you. At the moment, I feel you're going to be more selective about how you use your energy. You particularly also may be giving less, but sort of looking at it going, look, feeling this hunch almost that you have to prepare yourself. This can be emotionally, physically, and financially, but you're preparing yourself for something. 3 more cards, and then I'll tuck right in. At least you know the cards are picked fresh. Okay, so what am I? Okay, the opportunities, I feel it's almost like you subconsciously feel maybe there is something in your life you have no power in. And I feel you're having a revelation. It's almost this level up energy. It's almost this feeling of we teach people how to treat us. And I feel that the prosperity is going to be in the base level of your self-esteem and the confidence. You know, initially I feel you're quite up in your head. You could be cross-wired. Misunderstanding things, maybe feeling people are misunderstanding you. I do feel there's been a lot of pressure on you, a lot of pressure to grow, expand, to be the better version of yourself. And some of you have felt quite alone. So I feel it's almost like you're pulling back and you're going, okay, look, I need to maybe get my ducks in a row, gain some confidence. Maybe I'm up in my head. I feel you don't want to be regretful of any decision you make. I'm hearing the term, I don't know why I'm hearing revenge, but I feel it's coming through very Saturnian. It's almost like you will regret it if you hurt me. I feel there could be somebody coming back that is trying to apologize for some grievance. This actually doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This can be somebody who caused issues within your love life and they're wanting to come back and apologize. I also feel you're wishing you could turn time back, but at the same time, the opportunity is in the here and now. They're saying don't just look at the past as the opportunities, but to also, maybe learn from our past but move forward, but don't think it defines you, because I do feel there's brand new opportunities. Some of you, it's almost like you're holding on for grim death and you're feeling, look, there's nothing out there. It's a little bit like, and tell me which movie it is. I know it's Tom Hanks and he's got the ball and he's Castaway. There you go, Castaway. And he's holding on to this ball. It's almost like it's his only friend on the planet. And I kind of get that analogy. And I feel there could have been, especially if you directly are communicating with someone, there might have been conflicts, especially mentally, I feel, thinking towards love and new chapters and new opportunities. There could have been a lot of internal kind of turmoil that was going on, really trying to navigate it, almost like playing chess. And I feel you're having this revelation. But I also see on the side skirts, there's actually individuals that are super keen, super interested, really wanting to help you get a leg up in life. And they're actually saying, hey, your opportunity is there. Gain some confidence and know that you're worth it. Try to not feel, forgive yourself for anything that you feel, you have not. It's almost like sometimes we get mad at ourselves for not knowing that something was going to happen to us. And that's the only one message I do get there. So it's not necessarily that you're not feeling confident or that you've done anything wrong, but it's more almost this expectation you have of yourself of being successful. I do feel anything you move into this year, yes, it could have some trials and tribulations, but I do actually feel you're trying to make a clear judgment on what is going to be acceptable for you. And I feel you're going to be strict towards people that are just paving you off, quite frankly. It's like if they're not respecting your boundaries, if they're not leveling up, I really feel this can be a time of the month where you're going to directly see some movement, but you're also going to expect the same thing on the other side. You won't want somebody to have the sugar tongue and to manipulate you with candy. Christmas is over. And so you may address those things head on if you feel somebody is pussyfooting around you. I feel the opportunity here is to tuck into a situation, to find balance and harmony, to understand where maybe we felt that we needed to negotiate a situation. If there was worry to do with accommodation or to do with something else very separately to life that was going on, it could have been sleeping into this direct situational shift. Those of you currently in a romantic relationship or dealing with a person of the past, emotions relating to the past are up in your head at the moment. And I feel if we can just for a moment, and I think it might be quite difficult psychologically, like I heard a reader say this on Instagram the other day, the solutions aren't up here. And, to a degree, I do feel that's true, but it's more so when we're getting up in our head and we're seeking solutions or concocting stories in our head, especially if we have a little bit of PTSD and it's relating to trauma associated to previous relationships. We're physically going to be looking at it from that point of view. But I feel if you have felt that there's some shady energy going on, I feel you're going to address it, but I also feel, I just keep hearing the revenge body. And it's almost like whoever this person is, if they don't come to the table with you, I feel they'll really regret it. Those of you currently in this relationship, I feel you could be discussing a situation that happened to you at a personal level. It doesn't have to be that you're pointing the blame at this person. It could have been through a separate situation. This could have been a job opportunity. It could be somebody that you really trusted. It could be some friends that you're not trusting at the moment and you're talking about it. So it doesn't have to be the relationship that is the problem. For some of you, it could be. For some of you, it's a separate situation that you're trying to unpack and discussing. I feel some of you, it's almost you're tapping into the inner youth, and it's that art of appreciation. You're thinking back to when things were simpler, when you had a bit more personal freedom, inhibition, playfulness, but something's gone to extremes here. It's almost like I'm hearing the term punch drunk love. That could be a metaphor towards the connection that you are maybe attracting in or the person you're involved with. There could be a habit that is involved here, or it's affecting the way you are coping with your stress. I feel you're trusting your instincts. I feel that you sense something is off and you need to get to the bottom of it, but there's a method you have to move through. I think your fear-based frequency is making you avoid it at this point. It's like you're allowing that person the privacy. You don't know completely what's going on. You feel something's imbalanced. There could be the, sugar coating of a situation, but I almost feel you're taking a tactical approach. And one way you do want to know, and another you're like, do I really need to push this? Do I really need to push the point with this? Is it going to give me the outcome I desire, or is there a different manner I can tackle the circumstance? I do feel something is going to do a 180. This could be due to a conversation. I'm going to pull, where's the chakras? I'm going to pull the chakra card because for some of you, it could merely be through a conversation piece and something shifts and does a 180. Because the rest of the cards you have are very positive. It's almost to the point where you've been up in your head, and I feel you get to a space that you need to have a conversation with this person. This could be in regards to the physical relationship. For some of you, there can be a very cemented plan that is coming to light, and I think it could be to do with, do we see our life going down the route of marriage? If you're currently in a marriage, you know what that looks like, what that next phase is. But there's a big goal here. There's a big goal. There's a big discussion to do with connections. For those of you tuning into this individual, especially if it's a twin flame path, you could be doing shadow work and regressing back and looking at where the pain occurred, where where betrayal occurred and where too much energy was given to this person. Some of you could be deciding, hey, do I go off in a different direction? I do see this person turning around. Look, for some of you, yes, there is two opportunities. For some of you, you're physically going to have this connection turn around. And that could be, for some of you, a mere hope that you're fighting for something. They're just asking you to step back and to go into your heart space and try and judge this effectively. Is it something worth fighting for? Or isn't it? Okay. Okay, how is this person showing up? Please, one card. Okay, yeah, like I said, they're being really quiet. So it's almost like you want their actions to speak louder than words. Okay, I'm hearing you're wanting their actions to speak louder than words. I feel it's as Mercury goes direct, some shit can happen. Some of you are intuitively feeling yeah, you're having this, some of you could get a psychic download. It could be a dream, an indication of what's to come. I want to dig deeper. I don't want to leave you with that because I still feel there's more below the surface. At some point, I may do these readings a little bit longer, depending on if my guides feel it fit. On this occasion, it feels as though there's something kind of coming up. It feels very heavy here. There could be an, oh my God, okay. I feel some of you, their belief systems are very different to yours. Their ideals, you may underestimate how much confidence you have. You may be coming through thinking, gee, have I been too hard? Am I going to cause the demise of this? But no, it takes two. Yeah, it takes two, and sometimes one. In this instant, I feel you're guided to slow down. You're guided to observe it. Some of you are going to make a decision, regardless of whether this person makes a decision. You're trying to have faith in this person, but I really do feel some of you, it's merely the fact that somebody in the past has hurt you. So it's making you go into this circumstance very cautiously this month. Am I seeing the thing correct? Is something being hidden from me? I almost feel like something is being hidden. I don't feel this person wants you to know about it. This doesn't have to be a negative thing, but for some of you, it's almost like your radar's up. You're a bit worried about it. I do see the outcome as positive, especially by birthday time. That's what they're making reference to, birthday time. It's almost like you directly have a shift or this connection does. Love and light. If you do want a personal booking, you can go to the link below. Otherwise, I will see you soon.